Hello everyone and welcome to another stream. Today we are back to playing Is. Let's get in here. So yeah, yesterday we played a little bit. We got unstuck from the first shrine that we apparently missed a chest that had a very important key to unlock all the other chests. But yeah, just as a small summary, we're playing Is Chronicles. We're playing the first game. The original one came out in 1987. This is a remake from 2009, and Is a franchise by Falcom. They have done other series like The Legend of Heroes and Trails, and are big in action role-playing games, and they're a major name in terms of Japanese role-playing games. So the Is itself is a series of action RPGs that mostly follow the story of Adol Kristen, a young man obsessed with adventure and our favorite redhead hero. The story so far, I'll try to make it even shorter because we've probably gotten past the midpoint of the game right now. But basically, Adol is this young man obsessed with adventure. The initial cutscene shows him looking at this sea with the storm, on the horizon, and he sets on a boat over there. The ship gets wrecked, and then he gets washed ashore. When the game begins, we start off in a little port town called Barbados, in an island called Esteria. I always say Estria, but it's Esteria. Esteria is an island that has 3 cities: Barbados, Minea, and Zepik, and there was a 4th one that was destroyed. It's an island that used to be prosperous thanks to their silver mines. The other landmark on the island is Darm Tower. And yeah, it was a nice little prosperous place until they started to become maybe a bit too prosperous in their silver trade, and apparently something didn't like that, because it all started small when a ship carrying a lot of silver was heading out from the port, and then it was sunk by a storm, and then more and more storms started to appear until they enclosed the island completely by what is now known as the storm wall. At the same time, monsters started to appear, and that's sort of like the world that Adol, the state of affairs that Adol jumps into. He's nursed back to help in Barbados. Then he goes over to Minea, the walled city, recognized as the safe city in the island. And over there he met a fortune teller, Sarah, who told him about the books of Is, 6 books about an ancient civilization which might hold the key towards saving Esteria. She sends him over to get the books. He finds the first one in Solomon's Shrine, and when he goes back to meet her, turns out she had been murdered. To get into the shrine where he found the first book, he had gone over to Zepik village, where Sarah's aunt lived, and inside the shrine he had also found a girl named Fina who can't really remember anything from before she was in there, other than she was kidnapped by a man in a black cape. And the other important element, I guess, from the context is that villagers in Barbados, Minea, and Zepik have talked about silver items being stolen and a suspicious man in a black cape. But yeah, when we found out Sarah was murdered, we went over to talk to her aunt, She translated the book for us, and also a second book that Sarah had left with another friend, and sent us off to get the third book, and now we have 3 books. I think it's the end that tells us, if I remember correctly, that the last 3 are probably in Darm Tower. So now we went over into the tower, and it's a big maze, and we're kind of exploring here. There's 2 other characters in the tower, 3 actually, an old man, a thief, and a bard, I believe, a troubadour. And yeah, that's kind of where we are. And it's already been over 5 minutes of introduction. I need to write this down in a more succinct way. Let's load into our game. Which one is our game? This timestamp is the last one. Oh, that's right. We were right outside a boss room. Because it's a boss room, we are going to equip the power ring just so that we can get rid of the boss quicker. We, at some point, as we travel the tower, we lost our silver equipment. We've recovered the shield and the sword, but we still don't have the armor. I think fighting this boss might be the key to getting our armor back. We'll find out soon. Okay. Such an easy boss compared to what we've been through. Oh. I gotta hit him though. So the last boss we fought before this, well, the last one was a worm. It was tricky because it moved very quickly, but it wasn't really too bad. But before that, there was this demon that split off into a bunch of bats, and the bats would basically occupy the whole room and do damage to you. So it was very difficult to avoid their attacks. That one took some doing. This one, it's maybe a little bit too easy to avoid. Good thing I got the power ring, otherwise we would have been there twice as long. Okay, 2 chests. Oh, we found another book of this. And a hammer. It's not what I thought I was going to get, but maybe it'll be useful. Okay, it's not equipable. Let me get the health ring back on. It's one of these. An ordinary iron hammer. It's fairly heavy and it could be used to break stone. I mean, yeah, pretty straightforward. I'm trying to remember. Like, maybe I can break this kind of places. Looks like it could break anything except this. Alright, so it's not this kind of wall that it breaks. Let's see, give me something breakable just so that I know what to do with it. Like this things? No. Okay, that's to go outside. That's to go outside and up. It looks like there's something in between. I wonder if there's like... Oh, maybe it's for a pillar. Because I remember some of the pillars on the upper floors were starting to get damaged. While I'm not using it, I'm going to equip that because this nullifies traps, and there are some traps that will send you back to the bottom floor, If I can avoid that, I will be very happy to do so. But I am also very curious about... Yeah, no, it doesn't seem to be about breaking walls. At least not for now. Let's see. Where do we go from here? That's just a chest. Ow. Okay, stairs. Did we go up or down? We were in the 9th floor. We're still in the 9th floor. Okay, now we're on the 10th floor. Well, let's see, how many doors are there here? One facing the water. And then the one that we came from. Hey, that over there is Minea, the walled city, incidentally. Barbados, I think, should be around here. The little port. It's cool because as we've gone up through the floors of the tower, like there are things that we no longer see. There was like a lake on the inside of this crater that we could see from the lower floors, but here we can't. Here we can actually see almost the edge of the crater or wall. And then on this side, it was actually a forest, and we could see the river, but we could only see the river. We weren't able to actually see the island. So it's a neat little detail that you start to be able to see more things as you climb the tower. I think that's a pretty cool thing. Okay, that looks like it might be breakable. Probably not, but I will try. No. Okay, so not that kind of broken wall either. This goes back out, and what else do we have in this floor? Another hole. I'm gonna try it, you know I'm gonna try it. No. Okay. I would say that's the last time I try it, but I'd be lying. Okay. Just regular mobs. And then... Okay, so yes, this is where we can't go further because we get damage. I mean, we maybe can get through because we do get damage, but we could probably run a little bit. But let's have a look over here first and go outside here. So yeah, these are the columns that I remember were kind of like damaged. No. No. Okay, well, let's have a look around. We're coming out on this side of the wall. And there's another entrance here. And then we have the port. And then we get back to where we were. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything else here. Oh, that's right. This is where we found, this is the bard or troubadour, Luta Gemma. And they're saying that there's a girl that was brought into the annex and is asking us to rescue her, which we would like to, but we don't know where the annex is. Let's see, this shows us hidden things. No, there are no hidden things in here. Are there any hidden things out here? I believe there are none. Alright, well, in this case, I'm gonna save quite quickly here because I want to go through here with this, and this will not let me see enemies. So I'm like I could die. But I just want to make sure that there's no hidden paths that I might be missing. Doesn't look like it. Not through here either. Not through here. Alright, so here we are. Can we break the walls to the side, maybe? No. Okay. Let's keep that one on. We're not gonna be able to heal as we walk because we have to be standing. So, will these reduce the damage that I get from that, like, evil field? It starts there. So, let's see. Can we get into this door? Oh, we can. Okay. That's better than I expected. Let's get our health back. And this is the old man that I also mentioned is one of the other people I ran into in here. Rabba. Oh, it's you. The monsters got me and shut me in here for some reason. Can't believe I let my guard down. They broke my idol, so no more turning invisible. So he had this, like statue or idol that would make him invisible. I had it for a bit because the other person that was in here, Doggy, had it and gave it to me. Hey there, Kaylin, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. We're progressing nicely through Is. We are in Darm Tower. We've already gotten 4 out of 6 books of Is. I don't know if you remember the fortune teller. She got murdered. What else has been important? Yeah, we haven't really discovered much more. The girl that had the harmonica, we found the harmonica and gave it to her, and she looks very much like Fina, the girl that we found in the first shrine. And there's this talk about twin goddesses and whatnot, and you know, with the statues that are like right next to the chat, well, not the chat, but the text box, it kind of seems like they might be those. One of them has the harmonica and is just, I guess, roaming around, and the other one's got amnesia. But yeah, hopefully we will continue to untangle the mysteries of Is. Right now this old man is trapped in the ruins because his invisibility idol broke. What do you mean run? What's the devil's corridor? Oh, that's the devil's corridor out there. That eerie humming can kill a man. Okay. Yeah, save the world. We're gonna save the world. Hopefully. You're young and strong, but I'm a weak old man. I would never make it. Okay, so it's some sort of a humming. Though you do look rather pale right now. Why not rest for a moment? Okay, we can rest. So if it's a humming, see, I kind of wish I hadn't given this thing back to the mayor of the village. I mean, I know that they were using it to scare away monsters and to help the village survive, but it feels like this would have been useful for now. Oh, yes, I have to think about where to run before I go out. Because as you can see, as soon as I walk on the hallway, I get damage. Oh, I cannot save here? Oh, I can... No, I cannot save here. Well, I saved right at the entrance, so... I go up, and then as soon as I go into the hallway, I have to go... right. No. No. I cannot make it. Okay, so just for the sake of getting back to the point I was... Let's go back to where the old man is. To have that conversation. Oh. Yep. And now we're back to full health. So let's backtrack. Let's try to see if... Oh, let me get some health back. Hitting this Jomax head on is painful. Let's go back to the bard. Maybe they know something. Because it's supposed to be this humming. Please go rescue the girl. Yeah, no, he's just saying the same thing. Is any of the columns looking at more damage than the other ones? I don't think so. Killing Sam, really happy today. Just sent paperwork to rent a new house. Was sick of living where I do now. That's pretty cool. So, best of luck. I hope that you're able to move. It's never fun to live in a place where you don't really feel comfortable. I wonder... Can I... leave the tower itself and go back to the mayor? And see if he'll give me the bell? That's the only thing that I can think of. It's gonna be a pain if I try to go all the way down 10 floors and turns out I can't. But I think it's worth trying. Nope, that's the dungeon. I also still have not found my armor. Did you go through the wall that was broken? I'm not sure which wall you mean. There were some broken walls that I tried to like break further so that I could try to go through them, but I was not able to. Wait, where? Yeah, this is going back. Let me head back and see if I find the one that you mean. Like if you mean this kind of broken wall, yeah, those you can't. I did find this thing, this ordinary iron hammer, that says it can be used to break stone. And it's a sturdy hammer, looks like it could break anything, but it doesn't really do anything more than this. At least not with the walls that I tried. I'm not entirely sure I tried the wall that you mean, but I can definitely have a look. Oh. Yeah, this one if you meant this one, I definitely tried. If it's a different one, then I'm not sure. Yeah, if you meant that one, that one I did try. It did. It definitely it definitely did. Especially if I get a hammer that says that it can break anything, right? I also thought like maybe one of the walls in here, but not really. I love how we just leave this guy bleeding over here. Another thing I can do, I'll head down while wearing this, because this is the mask that hides enemies but shows secrets. So maybe there's a secret that I've missed. So if I'm intending on backtracking all the way to the outside of the tower, actually, if I'm honest, then at least I'll try to see if there's anything that I missed. Nothing through here. Let me get some health back. There we go. It's funny how these mazes work, that at first you're completely lost, and then eventually, I mean, I'm not gonna say I know it like the back of my hand, but you do become a lot more familiar with it. No secrets here. No, no more secrets around here. Seventh floor. And this is what I meant, like on the previous floors, well, not previous, but the upper floors, you could actually see the island where Minea's walled city is, and just a little bit of this river. And now on this floor you can actually see the forest, so it's a pretty cool little detail. Oh, okay, so these are the guys that are gonna send me. Actually, I don't mind if they send me at to the bottom of the dungeon. Oh, I forgot about that. I lose my silver equipment when I do that. Okay, that was suboptimal. There we go. This is Dogi, the thief that we also met down here. What would you ever do without me? No need for thanks, just don't fall for that trap again. Thank you, Dogi. We'll talk later. For now, just try to stay alive. Yeah. So, he already broke me out of this prison. Now he broke me out of this prison. Is there a third one that I can get myself jailed in? Okay, I think this is the exit. Oh, I cannot. Okay. Well, if I'm not able to go outside and try to get the bell, then I'll just load back here. Because then that whole expedition was pointless. No, this is not what I want to equip. I want to equip this. Okay. Where else have we not gone to? No, yeah, that's the 10th floor. Let's see if we can talk with the old man again. Maybe they'll have one more dialogue option that actually tells us something useful. The monsters got me. No. The thing is, yes, that's the devil's corridor. There's one more thing that I haven't tried, and that is equipping this thing, the evil ring. A bloody patterned ring that taints and slowly kills its wearer. But it says it gives me mortal sins. So maybe I need those mortal sins in order to go through here. Or maybe I die faster. Yeah, I die faster. So that was not it either. Okay. No more dialogues from that old man. Have I missed another path along the way? Don't think I have. I've already checked all the walls here. Very, very intriguing indeed, Kalen. Let's try to see if there are any other suspicious walls. No. Nothing here. Not there either. Not this one. Not that one. Not those. I wonder if I can, like, hit those veined walls. I mean, I can, but it doesn't do anything. I would have spelled it... Yeah, I would have spelled it like... I'm not sure actually now. How would you spell intriguing? Yeah, I would have spelled it like this too, I think. Well, let me get back. There we go. We're back into the game window. Maybe a wall in here? No. Can we hit him? We can, but it doesn't do anything. Yes, we know that they got you. And we know they broke the idol. And we know there's an eerie humming. And it didn't actually look like I was even getting close to the ending of the hallway when I died the previous time. I am curious if I get damage reduced with the shield ring. So that took me down to 203. Oh wait, let me get my health back. Maybe. Maybe I just ran faster, but it got me to 211. Not really a difference that's big enough to matter. The one thing that I have gotten recently has been that hammer. So I have to assume that there is something somewhere in this tower that I can break with it. The hammer itself was on the previous floor from where I am right now, I believe. Yeah, I'm running around looking at the columns to see if there's anything else that looks breakable, but not so far. There's that place where I probably will get sent to jail if I just walk in there. There were some statues, some of those statues on one of the lower floors. I'm not sure how destroying them would help me, but it's worth looking into. Alright, no walls or columns that look fragile in here. And I think this is where I got the hammer. Is there anything here that maybe I needed to break with the hammer? Because the hammer was in one of these two chests. No, and I did try it with the walls here. So nothing here. And nothing between here and the devil's corridor, so it means I am meant to backtrack after I get the hammer. The question is how far back do I need to backtrack? Nothing looks breakable on the 8th floor either. That takes me outside as well. Now we're on the 7th floor. Ow. Okay, let's get some health back because I was just running into trouble in there. That's enough. Okay, so apparently nothing here on the 7th floor either. I mean, they did troll me on the shrine with a chest that looked like it was open, but wasn't. So maybe hitting all of these areas where the wall seems to be slightly crumbling is the way to go. Did I come from here? No. Yes, I came from here, so I need to go out here, right? Oh wait, no. I came in from the 8th floor down to the 7th floor. And now I'm in the 7th floor. Everything looks fine. Nothing looks like I can break it. And now we're in the 6th floor. There's another wall, but nothing happens. I'm even gonna have to start hitting candles. And this is where I would go through by equipping this, just so I don't get sent like to the bottom and lose my... Mostly so I don't lose my silver equipment, because I don't remember where I got it back. Okay, so now we're on the 6th floor. This takes me outside as well. Oh, okay, actually, I probably want to check that 6th floor alternate exit here. What was in here? Another wall, that doesn't matter. Another wall that doesn't budge. Oh. Nothing else here. Nope. Doesn't look like there's anything else on this floor. Alright, so down to the 5th floor, outside balcony. And everything looks like it should. Nothing seems to be breakable. Okay, now this is the 4th floor. Nothing in the 4th floor. Down to the 3rd. I'm running out of floors. Yeah, these are the other statues, so... No, it doesn't look like I can do anything. Oh, anything useful. Oh, maybe just like Dogi breaks through walls to save me, maybe there was another cell that now I get to break the wall. No. Nah, and this is the hole that Dogi makes when he rescues me again. So it doesn't look like that's the way. I must say I am at a loss. I don't really want to, but I fear I might have to Google something. Wait, it went down from the 3rd floor to the 1st floor. So this, okay, this is the second floor. What's in the second floor? Is there anything interesting in the second floor? Oh, okay, it's just this chests with a potion that I already have and a mirror that I already have. That's right, the mirror supposedly freezes time. So maybe there's something to that. I'm going to save here because I'm going to load back up here to go into that devil's room again and see if the mirror is the answer. I don't think it will be, but it's worth trying. Or maybe I just run and then take a health potion when I'm about to die. Okay, let's use this one first. Nope, still very much active. So let's equip a health potion. And then we try to run, use our potion, and still die miserably. Alright, I'm gonna leave this calm music while I guess I will have to search for a clue, maybe at least something that's not too spoilerish. Is that called Devil's Hallway? Devil's Corridor? Maybe if I search Devil's Corridor, no spoilers? Let's see if I... Okay, so... apparently, the tip that I read has to do with the pillars. So I'm just gonna try all of them. Aha! And there's nothing that looks different from this one. Well, now we know. It had to do with the pillars. I just had to be stubborn enough. Did that stop the noise? It did. Okay, let's tell... Oh, I was gonna say, let's tell the old man he's safe. He already left. Okay, health is back. Now let's go to the next place. Okay, we're on the 12th floor. Right, just a single other path. I should probably... yeah, there's no real need to equip anything specifically right now. So let's keep moving forward. Okay, this looks like it would have been good for a boss fight. This is the 13th floor? Yes, okay. Hey, we can see the mountains in the back now. What is that big rock? That's a big rock. Ah, I also only just realized we can't really see or distinguish the rhoda trees from up here. Like the really large trees. I feel like they probably should be more noticeable. Anyway, this is where I came from, right? Yeah. So, as the sun continues to set down, ooh, music's changed. Let's get ready, because that means there's a new part coming. Okay, I see the old man over there. Were you the one who stopped the music? Thanks to you I was able to get out of that room, much obliged. Pity I lost my idol though. I'll have to keep to the shadows, I suppose. He's pretty battered. He should probably not just keep to the shadows, but just stay hidden. Please don't worry about me, you have more urgent matters to attend to. 3 stories up, there's a passage to a small suspended tower known as Rattle's Annex. It's a creepy place that seems to be used as a prison, and a young girl is being held there right now. And if my research is accurate, the door can only be opened by one with an evil heart. Okay, so that's probably where that other ring comes in. I know that's not you, but maybe with the right item you can find a way. Please rescue that girl. Oof, I was attacked by a monster. Got away, but not without injury. Hurts if I talk too much. Well, I'll still talk to you a bit more. The door leading to the girl's cell can only be... Okay, so it's just the same information. Cool, now we have a reflection. Pretty nice. Okay, there's mirrors. We came in from here. And there are 2 staircases that go up. One on my left and one on the right. Let's go outside first and see what we find. Just another staircase that, if I am correct, wouldn't have to be... Oh, no, it's a different one. Wait, is this where I came from? No. Can I go through here? Alright, that's a boss fight. Let me save. Sure, I'll save here. Let's see, I got my silver sword and silver shield. And I'm going to equip my power ring. Let's see what we find. There's lava on the ground. It doesn't hurt if I walk on it. Okay, bring it on. A rock monster. Okay. Am I able to even hit it though? Okay, I could actually do with the health ring here. Yeah, it does hit him. I just get hit more badly. So I think I will load, and instead of the... Yeah, I'll just go in with the health ring. Because I have to go kind of kamikaze attack, so I just do this. And then when I'm close to death, I can just... No, no, I'm not getting healed. Okay. So, the ring is not working. So I guess we just get the power ring and hope for the best. Just running back and forth through the monsters seemed to be the best approach. No, now I'm not really doing enough damage to it. So maybe I get the shield ring. And let's equip our health potion. I don't know if I'll be able to use it. Why was I getting... I was damaging a lot more that other time. Oh, I forgot to try to use the potion. Does this make his attacks move slower? Let's find out. Doesn't look like it. No, I cannot use this to heal myself. Okay, so if I cannot heal myself, then it's really kind of like just a brawl. See who hits hardest. Can I use the hammer? I don't think so. Let's go with the power ring. The shield ring didn't really feel like it was cutting down a lot of damage. Nope, I got closer. But it kind of feels like random movement is the best result I've gotten. So that... And let's just save it here, so that I just go in and try it again as many times as it takes. Because it does look like there's a pattern to his attacks. But I don't feel like it makes a big difference. See, for a bit there, I was damaging him more than it was damaging me. But then it changed. There we go. Just run around in circles inside it. Yeah. Need to hit the rocks, not the core. Ah. Thank you for the tip. That would have probably made sense. But we got it in a suboptimal way, just to stay true to ourselves. And welcome Shaq Nunik to our stream. I hope you get entertained by my poor gameplay. Now let's see. We found a rod. And we found another book of this, so we have one more to go. I assume that you have played these games before, so they probably need no introduction for you. This is actually my second time playing this game, but the first time was some years ago and I don't really remember a lot of it. which is part of why I decided to get back to it. I also found some of the other ones at decent discounts, so I figured I'd get the whole set and go through the whole series, which we started a few days ago. Okay, so... Okay, the rod is not equipable here. It's equipable here. It's a short magic wand that has a design similar to Sarah's crystal. You've played many versions of this? Cool. I've only actually played this version because it's the one that I have. But I have seen... Oh, okay, so time did advance. It's already nighttime. Is the PC-88 version the really old one, the one from 1987? That one has like really old graphics, which I like. I don't know how it would feel to play though. Like how did it feel? Is it fluid? Does it feel... Because the way that the combat system works in this, for me, it's been kind of too fast. Like if I'm actually fighting enemies and I'm not over leveled, I need to switch to walking to have enough control and actually aim, like to hit them at an angle. If I move normally, it moves too fast. 89? I thought it was 87. Oh. Okay, so we come back to the room of mirrors, and I assume with the rod we can now get through here. Okay, nothing there, one mirror and nothing here. And then another mirror there. So let's try this one first. Sharknook is saying, I had the game for a long time but never actually played until now, and I felt the game is slow, buggy, and majority of the times very unfair, especially with normal mobs. I would not be surprised. I mean, it's a different era. Game design was definitely much less refined. Even on this one, I feel like the balancing feels weird. The fact that you only have 10 levels means that the jump between one level and the next one is too big. Like at some points I was being just obliterated by a boss or by a monster or a monster type, and then as soon as I leveled, I was just one-hitting them and they weren't doing anything to me anymore. So it goes from being overpowered to just being destroyed very quickly. Okay, so we have two, one on the left, one on the right. Let's start with the right. Alright, there's some armored enemy up here. Okay, one door through there, and the mirror, and nothing down here. So let's go to that mirror. Am I in the same place? It seems like I am, yes. So let's try the other one. Okay, down here there's nothing. Another empty room here. Empty room here. Also, the PC-88 is very grindy, much more in comparison to this. Yeah, this actually did not feel very grindy. In fact, there were certain points where I was not really sure what to do, and just from running back and forth trying to find maybe a chest that I missed or something, and just killing mobs, I ended up reaching the top level. And now I just try to avoid mobs. Because they don't really give me anything useful anymore. Okay, and that brought me back here. That means that I went through this one and there was nothing there, so let's go through this one. There's an empty room over here. The wing costed 2,000 gold? That's insane. Alright, we appeared in this room first. Yeah, 2,000 gold for the wing is ridiculous. Okay, that takes me to the entrance. So this means I have to go here, here, to this one, and then this one here. And over here we have just two paths that lead to the same place. Alright. Yes, I got my silver armor back. The layout of the PC-88 is also different. I got lost in the mines so many times. I mean, I got lost in the mines in this version as well. Not being able to see very far makes it tricky. But also, if you had already gotten used to the layout of the mines here and they change it around, yeah, I can definitely see you trying to go, like, thinking you know the way, and it turns out it's not. Oh, the walls hide the entrances? That's really annoying. In here, at least, it's very clear. You can very clearly see where everything is and where rooms are. Even like that, the secret door, the first secret door that you open with this thing, you can clearly see that it's there because there's a room behind it. Actually, the one on this tower where you first find Rada, the old man, that one's much better hidden. But from what you say, it sounds more like those are hidden not by design, but by accident almost. Okay, he's not really saying anything new. And I think I've already gone through all the pathways, haven't I? Because this is an empty room. That one was a very short loop. Wouldn't recommend anyone getting that version. I mean, the only real reason to play that version is nostalgia and just to try it out. I don't think anyone would expect it to be better in any way, but you know, it's experiencing the original music, it's experiencing the original graphics, the original movement. Like for me, in games, the way that it feels when you play is important, so it's nice to just see what it was, even though it's not as enjoyable as the current version. It helps you sort of like get that perspective, also be a bit more grateful for what we have. Alright, so this one is where I found the silver armor. Is there really no other mirror for me here? I wonder if there's a hidden door. Let's see. I haven't used it in a while, so let's do the whole tour again. First it was this, to the right, takes me here. Yeah, nothing here. Then this takes me back and I go to the other one. Nothing there. This is a dead end down here. There's a mirror through there. There's nothing through here. Okay, so that's the only pathway, and it takes us back to the entrance. Which means the next one that we look at is down here. And then that's the one that takes me to the silver armor. In here, there's nothing. In here, there's nothing either. And this takes me to the entrance. Huh. Interesting. What else might I be missing? I mean, I'm grateful to have gotten the armor back. And that was at the end of the, like, the path that takes the furthest mirror each time. Kind of feels weird that in this iteration... Oh, maybe there's an area where I got past the mirror and there was another mirror to go straight back and I didn't see it like this. No, that's just the same mirror. Okay. But maybe on this one? No, that one taking me to the double mirrors. Then... this one down here. Yeah, no, not really. Because this one takes me here and there's no other mirrors other than down here. Every time I hit one of these puzzles, it's like, it's something that should be obvious, but it ends up taking a while to figure out. Does not seem to have anything to do with this item though. I wonder if there's anything that we can break. I don't think so. Nothing has looked fragile. That's the double mirrors in there. This is where I get sent. This is the far left side of the map. And then this is actually the one that sent me here, right? That one on the right will take me to the left here. Hey, stay put. I wonder if I missed anything out here. Because this is where I got the rod. Was there anything else in here? No, it's just the boss, right? Yeah, just the boss. So, is there anything on my notes that's useful? Or is that just... Yeah, it's just information on people. I haven't really talked to a lot of people now that I realize. Okay, and that's for monster information. Yeah, nothing really there. So I want to get there somehow. This one takes me there. I want to go here. I want to go to this mirror. Is there a logic? I don't think so. These are just dead ends. And this one takes me here. This is probably the only one I might not have fully... No, yeah, I did come here and I did see that it was a dead end as well. And there's only another mirror out of here, which takes me back to the double ones. It's the same ones, right? Yes. I did check that the previous time as well. And this one took me to the top right corner of the map. And there's a dead end. Okay, yeah, that's the place where I just was. How do you get to that mirror? Okay, so that's that one. There's one mirror over there, and there's nothing here. Nothing else through here. That'll grip the handle enchanted Akio books of Is, but nothing happened. Okay, so I can do something with this. Interesting. I had not done that before. I wonder if I needed to do that on in the boss room. Nope, nothing happened. Nothing happened either. But it's probably important somewhere. Just have to figure out where. I'm just gonna do it at random all over the place now. What does it even mean though? Something about the books of this. I've only actually been able to read the information on the first. Now, this is actually probably something that I have to say once I have all 6. So it sounds like this is something for when you have all 6. Is this going to be what's gonna help me in this area then? No, it just shines. Okay, let's just go through all the portals while equipping it and see if anything happens. Not there. Not here. Have I been on this side? Oh yeah, yes I have been there. If I could just walk that way. Have I been there? Yes, I have. Is that the only path from where I am? It does look like it. I've also been there. I wonder if the mirror that I need to go through is even on this floor. Probably on that side. Maybe. Ow. I don't think that I've been there. This one will take me up here. Yeah, so I have been here. I've not been up there. This still doesn't do anything. Not that I was honestly expecting it to do something. And that's where I want to go. And there's really no place for me to go here except there. It's just, yeah, it's just a small loop into a small room where I got the armor and then got sent back here. Those stairs look like they go up, same as this one's, so they should go to the outside of the 14th floor as well, right? Is there a hidden passageway? There's that entrance, but that's where we fought the boss. And then there's that entrance, which is where we are. I can't seem to break anything. And I already checked this area with the mask, and there's nothing here. Am I gonna have to ask Google again? Probably. We're looking at Darm Tower 13th floor. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, apparently I'm not the only person. Somebody saying I've been through every configuration of mirrors I can think of. When you're getting a small room with two mirrors side by side, you enter another room but don't need to explore, just use the mirror that you're in front of. That's what I tried. That's exactly what I tried, wasn't it? To go here and then do that. Wait, I'm sure I did that. Didn't I? I guess I didn't. Well, yeah, it was just my being silly. Okay, 15th floor. Let's save. It's getting darker. Music's getting more intense. There's another way into the tower there. And that's where we came from, isn't it? Yes. So. Now we need to find the annex. This goes outside. No. Oh. It's going far to the side. Maybe this is the way to the annex. No, this is the 17th floor. Well, let's wait a second before we go there. Let's see what else we find here. There's a door going outside. Yes, this is the annex. Okay. These guys are resilient, and there's a lot of them. Okay. All right, so this is the door. Let's save. Because this is where we've been told to be evil. Oh, it killed me really quickly, so basically it's gotta be done faster than I did. Okay, so equip this. That was not fast enough. Wait, was I just not able to unequip it once I equipped it? No, yes, I can. The ring dog into Adolf's finger. Oh, no, I can't. Oh. Okay. So that's telling me I'm missing something, or maybe I need to also have maybe this equipped. Oh, no. I did open the door, but I died pretty much instantly. Let's see. What happens if I am equipping this thing, or maybe this thing, and I put this on. Well, let me get full health first. Save with full health. And no, it's not letting me take it off after I put it on. So I'm definitely missing something. Maybe one of these items, or have I tried it with this? I was too slow. Equip that. Equip this. Yeah, no, that one won't do either. So if those don't work, that means that I am missing something else. Let's explore the rest of the dungeon. Maybe I tried going in for the rescue when I was still missing something for it. There are a couple places that I still haven't looked through there, but also back here. Alright, I came in through here. And I didn't explore down here. Let's see if we find something. Yeah. A battle shield. Alright. Is it stronger? It is stronger. Imbued with fiery zeal, deflects almost all attacks. Okay, let's equip it. Yeah, I guess I am a bit more sturdy now. Okay, next, let's actually go outside. I'm gonna save here. And we're going to the 17th floor. Well, let me just equip this to see if that fixes it. No, that doesn't fix it. So, I didn't expect it to, but it was worth a try. Okay, one other entrance. And the one that we came from. Let's stand still for a bit to get some health back. And okay, there are two paths. Let's go through this one first. That's painful. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so there's a lot of scorpions on that side. They do a lot of damage. So maybe I need to kill them faster. Let's try again with this ring. Are we there? We made it. Cool. Now let's equip our health ring again to get healthy again. I wonder if the other path was just easier and I was just being stubborn. So many of these critters. Let me get my health back. I could use the potion, but I only have one. There's another one at the bottom floor, but I don't want to go all the way back there for it. Okay, let's save. Just because I don't know if I'll get into bigger trouble, but also because I want to... Oh! There was another health potion in there, that's good to know. Let me equip the power ring. I just want to see what's down the other path. Let's see if I don't get killed. Yeah, I got killed. Alright, let's load the previous one. I just want to take a peek here. Okay, it was just a dead end. Let's load back here and keep going. Another door overlooking the ocean. Beautiful moon. 2 moons. Interesting. It's a pretty nice scene. Alright, so... an armor guy. This takes me to the next floor. Down here, there doesn't seem to be a lot. th floor. So that's a different way out. Is this where we came in? I believe so. Yes, it looks like it is. Let's see, is there anything hidden around here that we might be able to use? It does not look like it. So there's one staircase going up to the 20th floor and one to the 19th. Let's check out the 19th floor first. And we exited on the mountainside. And there's only that other entrance on the ocean side. And over here, we don't really seem to have a lot of anything. This is going to trigger a trap, so let's equip that. Battle armor. Very good. Definitely something useful. can withstand any attack. Remains to be seen, but it does look pretty sturdy. I mean, those scorpions probably don't even do anything anymore. Okay, let's head back to the 18th floor. And then all the way down, all the way left, and all the way up to the 20th floor. Right, let's save. Because I want to test this again. Okay, now we are actually immortal with that. And we're able to unequip it. So let's go rescue that lady before we continue on the 20th floor. And since we don't really get hit too badly, let's equip our strength ring just so that we can get through enemies faster. There's that health potion that I do not need. Come on, get past them. Huh. Why are there so many of them? Okay, let's walk. Maybe if I walk they don't bounce me back as much. Their respawn is extremely annoying. It almost feels like they're respawning faster now, actually. Is that it? Alright, we made it. Let's get our health back. And now we have to go down to the 16th floor and towards the annex, which was all the way down here. And this way, and that way, and in through here, and up the stairs. And again we save. We equip that thing, open the door, and get rid of it. Alright. Rhea! He got Rhea! It's me, Rhea the Troubadour. Do you remember? I had faith that you would come. I let myself be captured. I knew no other way to find you. I tried to speak with her so many times, and there was something I had to tell you. It's in regards to the man who ultimately locked me in this room. His name is Dark Fact. He's a fearsome man of ill intent who wears a jet black cape to intimidate those around him. He means to use the power of the monsters to exercise control over all of Hysteria. He may even aspire to conquer the entire world. Adol, you possess the books of Is, do you not? Should Dark Fact acquire those books, the world would suffer consequences most dire. Please, you must somehow put a stop to his evil ambitions. Very few people in the world are capable of reading the books of Is anymore. You more than any have earned the right to do so. Please take this with you. It will grant you the power to read the ancient language of Is. I got a monocle. Can I finally read that torn paper? When you have read all 6 of the books, the full scope of the legends shall become known. That'll please uncover the truth. Okay, so... first things first. Can I read this? No. What if I equip that? Oh, that's really only gonna let me read those? Alright, so I got a yellow book. The Book of Mesa. We have finally found ourselves cornered in the Temple of Solomon. The 6 great demons dog our every step and will be upon us soon. We have decided to leave this land for now in hope that we may one day return. Take heed, all divided peoples, for grievous times loom upon us, upon all paths of the future. But do not lose hope, for time has decreed that a guide shall come. O peoples, still your laments. Alright. And then the next one is the green volume. The Book of Gemma. That's the last name of the troubadour. The other bard that was bleeding out. He came bringing his demon hordes with him, and amidst our darkest terrors the goddesses disappeared. They have not been seen hence. They have not been seen hence. Have we been forsaken? We of the line of Gemma know an ancient story. It speaks of an amulet made of a translucent blue crystal. This amulet, the story says, has the power to destroy the demon's dreaded curses. Take note, however, of the weight that time has wrought upon this tale. Proceed with wisdom, for there is danger. I guess it's just really telling me about this. I really thought I was gonna finally be able to read these, but I guess that's probably linked to another side quest that I didn't trigger, maybe? I tried to go with to anyone that I knew spoke the language, but no luck. Alright, let's grab that. Darm Tower is a dreadful place, yet it feels oddly familiar to me. You must go, never fear, Adolkristen. There's something I must do, and once I have accomplished my task, I will follow you. Do be careful when facing Dark Fact. His black cape has been augmented with a lining made from Claria, the magical metal of Is. That's probably the silver-like material. You do not have equipment made of the same metal. If you do not have equipment made of the same metal, you will likely be unable to defeat him. Makes me feel like I will have to fight the main boss with silver armor instead of that one. Probably. Okay, let's see. Oh. Well, whatever happens, we should head to the 20th floor now. Let's see if we can get this wrapped up. Am I in the 20th floor? No, 17th. Oh, that's right, I have to go through the... Yeah, I got the right ring. I have to go through these guys. Walking definitely makes them push back less. Alright, we're still on the 18th floor. We have to go through here, all the way down, to the left, and all the way up. And here we are at 20th floor. Alright, we're gonna take a quick break to go to the bathroom, and this is a good moment for anyone to hydrate or stretch your legs. I'll be back in a second. Alrighty, I'm back. I hope everyone had a chance to stretch your legs. Just give me 1 second, gotta check a message. Alright, let's get back in here. Alright, 20th floor. Let's save again. And let's see, we are... I don't even know which side we are on. This looks like the ocean side. And then there's this entrance on the mountain's side. And this is where we came from, alright. Okay. Can I go in? They are a little bit intense. Very intense. Flame sword has been obtained. Let's equip it. And let's actually get this so that I can get some of my life, my health points back. Dwarf. They're tough. Even with the top armor, actually, this probably means with the previous one it would have been almost instant death. Alright, let's equip the shield. No, let's actually equip the timer ring. Just want to go around them, really. There's no point in killing them. 21st floor. Apparently on the mountain side, there's another gay entrance. Yeah, and this is the one that we came through. Let's go here. Alright, another mirrors puzzle. This is called Eucreus. Alright. One single mirror. Up here, there's nothing. Down here, there's one mirror. And if we go down here, we find another mirror. And another mirror. Okay, let's go through the first one first, because the last one is likely to be the important one. Oh, it's through here. Okay. And there's a room with a mirror on a pillar. And then there's another one here. Let's go to the one that would feel more obvious first. Is that exactly the same place? It does seem to be. Yeah. Alright. So let's do the other one. There's one mirror to the north and... Wait, is this where I came in? It is. Oh, so, okay, it sends me to the beginning. Gotcha, so that's that path. Let's go through the left path. That sent me straight to the beginning. So, as expected, the third path takes me to a room with two mirrors. Let's go to the right one first, and it sent me to the same place here. There seem to be much less permutations in this maze. Okay, this is also showing me one right where I spawned, so that's the same trick again. But I'm guessing if I go into that one, it sends me to the beginning because it's expecting me to be on the look for that. It looks like there might be a battle here. Alright. So two big heads. Did they change? That one hurts too. Okay, so I can hit the one that has the crystals. And they are interchanging. Alright. This is gonna be tricky because I am a terrible gamer. No, I don't want to erase anything. Equip. Power ring. Oh, actually let's get full health first. And equip the power ring. Let's save here, because I'm probably gonna die again. And now they should be moving... No, they're actually moving at the same speed. Ow. I'm really terrible at that. Ow. Would I be better off walking? Ow. Probably not. Alright, this is gonna take me some attempts. This requires better gaming that I am capable of. Ow. 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 I'm not even hitting them, I'm just getting hit myself. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Ow. Ow. Oh, okay. So apparently when you get them past certain health, they start losing those things around them. That's useful for me. Alright, let's try to stay over on the left side. And kind of predict their... like, just wait for them. Ow. Doesn't help that one of them turns one way and the other one the other way. Ow. Ow. Get back here. Ow. Ow. I'm about to die. Okay, now I should be able to get a better opening. Ow. There we go. Nope. Is third time going to be the charm? I somehow am not too confident. How do I go through and not hit him and not get hit myself? Is it better if I walk? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm just deluding myself in thinking it is. Okay, I'm gonna try to avoid looking at the heads and just look at the diamonds. No, that didn't. Ow, ow. Get out of there. Okay. Ah! Ow. Okay, okay. No. Ow. Wait, wait. Okay, I have to time it and just like go straight up at the time that they are going to be not necessarily, but that kind of worked. Can I save in here? No. This is as far as I've gotten. Ow. I need to stop getting hit. Ow. The problem is that if every time I hit them I get hit, then that happens, I die. Oh, okay, one more try, one more try. Good. Clean hit. Clean hit. Ow. Not clean. Oh! Ow! Get away. I didn't even touch him. Ah, okay, I started off well and I messed up. Let me load up again. Okay. No. I'm I'm not sure what I did that time that was good, but I'm not doing it again. Now, okay, top corner I do get hit, bottom corner I don't. Oof, I was doing so well. By my standards. Okay, I was a bit too ambitious with that one. No. Okay. I'm not going to be able to do it on this one. I don't think. Oh. Okay, only one left. Is this the one I do it? Am I speaking too soon? I have three health points. Oh, I don't know how I did that. Let me breathe for a little bit. Oh. So it's like it gets progressively harder, like progressively easier and harder at the same time. Ugh. Okay, oh, wait a second. Did I go in with no ring equipped? Did I go in to a boss fight ringless? It seems I did. Let's save. I'm assuming this takes me back here. Yeah. I don't want to do the whole dance, so let's just teleport back here. Alright, let's go. The instant Adol touched the door, searing pain shot up his arm. Okay. What am I supposed to do about it? Am I supposed to use something? Do I need to have the silver equipment equipped? Huh. Is there anything that I need to read other than what I've already read? No. Is there a hidden path somewhere? Huh. Is it this? Nope. What else do I have? that could get me through there. It just said that there was pain. But nothing is really happening. Huh. I am at a loss. Do I need to equip this thing? No. I have absolutely no idea what I could have missed. Like, beating the boss just destroyed this wall, which has this passageway. Which takes me up to the 25th floor. But I can't go through. I already tried equipping my silver gear. Oh wait, did I equip the sword? That makes no sense. Backtracking it is. That actually makes sense. There's something that I did that somebody had asked me to do. I rescued Rhea. The troubadour had asked me to rescue Rhea. I bet anything that I have to go and speak with him again, and he's the one that's going to give me whatever it is that I need to go there. So after rescuing her, I should have just gone back to him. I guess that's part of what I have not really been doing, which I maybe should have been doing, is going back, like just actually speaking to every character. There seem to be a lot of instances in which, in order to progress, you do need to speak with a lot of people. I had assumed that being an older RPG, maybe that was not the case, but it does seem to be the case in a very significant way. In a very significant way indeed. So I'm trying to remember where he was though. Definitely before... Was it before the last mirror puzzle? Wait, no, that's just to get to Rhea. Is it through here? This is the 17th floor. This takes me... No, this takes me to the scorpions. I need to go down to the 15th, 14th floor or so. No, actually no, it's... The mirrors were on the 13th floor. So maybe the 12th or 11th. Okay, we're already here. Oh, okay, so that's just a back to back. So this way. No? This way? Yeah. Okay, we're here. Does he have anything else to tell me? What's that you say? The door to the top floor sent you flying back when you touched it? Okay, good thing we talked to him. Maybe he's the key. I guess it's behind a barrier of some sort. My necklace has the power to repel evil, but you may need something with even greater strength. If I'm not mistaken, Luta has an amulet made of the same crystal. Perhaps if you were in possession of such an amulet, you could get through. Oh, okay, so then the amulet that's talked about in the book is not this necklace, it's a different one. Interesting. Was it through here? No, this is where I found the boss. Let's keep going down. Through here? Yep. 12th floor. Oh yeah, Luta was before this corridor even. Okay, which means we're close. Was it through this staircase? There we go. Still alive? Yeah. The girl is safe, yes. It's really quite odd. I've never met that girl before, yet I'm absolutely terrified for her. Wait, is that... Do you have the Book of Gemma? That's my family's ancestral album. I lost it when I was a little boy and have always wondered where it may have gotten to. Back then, my father told me something. He said that the one who found all 6 books of this would be granted the power to bring peace to Asteria. Adel, this is another ancient heirloom passed down in my family, and I'd like you to have it. Aha, it's called a blue amulet instead of necklace. My leg is a bit worse than I previously thought. I think I'll stay here in safety and rest for a bit longer. I'll be fine, you have to go, right? Don't you worry about me. Once my leg is stopped throbbing, I'll make my way out of here. Alright, so looks like we have everything here. I'm assuming the slots below these are probably for what do you call it? Side quests that I did not trigger. I'm assuming so because there's a lot of people that I haven't talked to here, like full page here. That's alright. It was not my intention to make this a completionist run. I will definitely approach the second game in a different way. I will spend more time talking to people and running back and forth. More so because I enjoy it. Like, I really enjoy doing that. I do that not just to have the completion, like the full set of items and like the 100% achievement or whatnot. But when the game designers incorporate the conversations with NPCs and actual quests from the NPCs as world building, that's something that I really enjoy, and it's something that it's apparent now that these developers did. So it makes sense that I experience the game as they intend. Alright, climbing 10 more floors again. Let's see. Here. And then up. Next is the little scorpions. I have my power ring on. Switch to walking. Otherwise, it's like the way they bounce me, they just keep appearing over and over and over again. Alright, now let's actually equip that. I need to be standing still for it to work, but whenever I go up or down a floor, I tend to stand still for a second. Then it was all the way down, all the way to the left, and all the way up. And that took me to the 21st floor, right? No, 20th floor. Then we're almost there. Okay, yeah, this is where these super intense guys are. And this is the 21st floor. We got a nice look at the double moons. Then there's the next maze. And then it's the far mirror. To the left, and then down. And up. Oh, okay. Very careful when walking up. Alright, here we are. Let's get our health back. And equip our power ring and the amulet. Save. Let's actually keep our save here. And if everything is as it looks, this should be the final boss. Dark fact. Well now, you must be the swordsman dear Rhea spoke of. Your efforts to acquire the books of Is have been truly impressive. I salute you. But in unlocking the secrets contained therein, you have brought my plan full circle. I still am missing one. Do you have it? Upon your death here today, the name of Dark Fact shall be seared into the pages of history. Your efforts shall all be in vain. With your final breath, you will curse your weaknesses. I mean, if I kill him, that also goes down in the history books, right? Okay. No warning. What am I supposed to do? Do I need to have... Okay. Do I need to have the silver armor and silver sword? Okay. Let's... Can't even... Okay, no. But it did do some damage this time, it looks like. Huh. I might have to look for advice on how to approach this fight, but... Okay, those attacks are definitely targeted at me. So running around does seem to be important. And clearly without the silver sword, I'm not doing a lot of damage. Let's see. Oh, actually, the next thing I want to see is which armor should I use? Okay, this is about 10 damage per each one of those things. What about if I'm wearing silver? Do I also become more resistant or less resistant? Yeah, I become more resistant. Okay, so I am meant to fight this way. Each time I hit him, it looks like the floor is gonna be going away. Alright. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain. I can already tell. Let's save with the correct equipment. And we're gonna give it a couple of goes. I will actually look to see if there's any, I guess, any like suggested strategy or tricks. Pretend there's no fireballs, just try killing. Yeah, well, that's kind of what I expected to do. Run around the edges, don't turn around. Probably better patterns to use. Yeah, I mean, there's always optimal patterns, but you need to be a skilled gamer to actually use the optimal patterns, and I am not. So we'll just do our best with what we got. And that means try to go after him. Okay, his movement is kind of like bouncing off the screen. Oh, well, I got him to half health. Can I save it in here? Yeah, I can. I guess just to walk less. Okay, so I guess moving sort of like up and down. How much can I avoid? I fall to my death here? No, I fall to my death if I hit him, and in the place that I hit him, the floor disappears. Oh, there's one more thing that I wanted to check, and that's if health potions even work, but my guess is going to be no. Oh, I did not mean to go to title. Load here. Come on. stop bouncing like a DVD sign. Okay, let's look at the pattern for a little bit. Where are the corners of his movement? Okay, the bottom is actually at the bottom of the platform. The top is at the point that his full body is outside. And the walls are at the actual edges of the screen. Is that useful information? Certainly. Will I be able to make efficient use of that information? Probably not. Can't even hit him once. Okay, I'm alive. And now I am not. Okay, let's go once more. Ow. And it feels like sometimes I move faster, sometimes I move slower. Does the fire come from random origins? It does look like it. So like up and down or circle patterns probably don't help. So yeah, I guess my best bet is just to try and run towards Dark Factor or Dark Fact. And then, yeah, the problem is if I start predicting his patterns very well, I get dropped into one of the holes. So first he goes left, I mean right and down, right? So, yeah, right and down, and then up. I'm gonna die. Do I do... Wait, does this affect him? I don't think it affects bosses. Yeah, no, it does not affect him. And actually, I don't think the damage ring was doing a lot for me either. The thing is, I do have a way of getting around this, because there are ways to cheat in games, I know, gasp. I don't want to, but it feels like such a random battle design, and it doesn't feel too satisfying. Like, I feel if I beat him, it's gonna be luck, not even skill. And not just because I don't have skill, which I don't, but also just feels like it's not a skill type fight. Like, if there was a reliable way for me to know that I can avoid being hit, then I do that, but there isn't. Like, this is me just trying to not get hit and not die. I did, what? Maybe 20% damage? It does seem like the best approach is to try to predict his movements, try to intercept him, ignore the fire, and hope you don't fall into one of his holes. I'm not very good at predicting his movements though, so maybe it's a matter of repetition. I do apologize, it looks like we're here for a bit. Now I'm trapped here, which means exactly. Okay, so once more, let's start. Not off to a very good start. No, that wasn't it either. Alright, we're at 2 minutes 36. I mean 2 hours 36 minutes. If I spend 10 minutes, I guess, is an amount of time that I'm willing to try and prevail. Okay, now I'm really ruining my movement patterns. Mm-hmm. Let's try sticking to the outside first, in the opposite way that he's moving. Okay, that wasn't too bad actually. So I'm going to... he's moving sort of like counterclockwise. Let's move clockwise along the borders. I mean, that's probably not being very efficient. And now I actually fell onto a hole, which was what I was trying to avoid with this movement. Okay, let's try side to side. I'm going from the bottom up. No, I get killed too quickly by the fire. Up and down and try to follow his... No. Oh, that was good. I'm not sure how I did that. I started off great. Haven't been following up precisely well. Yeah. But those, like, what, 5 hits right off the bat were good. No. Oh, come on, I'm stuck. Okay. Oh. I was trying to predict his movement. I was doing alright. But then I fell into a hole. Let's try predicting his, like, walking in front of him. Not quite doing that. Now I don't really have room to move around. And I'm about to die. Okay. Looks like I have to aim for the skirt. Like to the base of him. Doesn't help that the fire affects my movement speed. Oh. I don't think I'm getting better. Focus on the base of his model instead of being distracted by the head, which is easy because the head is blonde. That was a bit better. I still end up without a lot of room to move around. But it did feel better. Because it's so easy to just pay attention to the top of the sprite. Because that's the head, that's what you would normally aim for. But it looks like, in this case, we're aiming for the feet. That's actually making it a lot easier for me to actually get some hits in. Although still not nearly enough to think I'll be able to win. Okay. There are two places where if I get good hits early on, I might be able to do something. Here, and then... Oh, okay, so it's a little bit further down. I'm trapped. Okay, so... First... Here and up. I missed. First we go straight right and then up. And then from here... Oh, okay. Not quite. I went there too quickly. But the first hit is definitely there. And I'm gonna just reload every time I screw up. because I do think that's the ideal initial move. It closes off the top right corner, but it lands a good few solid hits if done correctly. I moved too soon. And then through repetition I should be able to perfect it. I moved too soon. There we go. That was it. Nice and solid. Then here... not quite, but also not too bad. It moves too quickly though, so it's hard to follow up. Feels like I really have to move slightly ahead of him. Yeah, now I'm trapped here. Okay, I fell in my own trap. Let's go all the way here. No, I went too far. Here. Okay. Then here. Then here. Oh, okay. No. Okay, we start here. Oh, that was solid. That was not solid. Perfect. No! And that was such a great first hit. Oh! That was a good run. That was a good run. That was pretty bad. That was decent. Now I'm just not even touching him. And that was a pretty bad run. Okay, that was solid. That was decent, but I have to not go to the corner. That was perfect. That was okay. That was not. No, not the title. Where am I? Here. Good. Decent. No. Oh, and that had been such a great hit. I have to be careful between actually hitting hard and falling. I don't really know what comes next though, because this initial move is really good. But maybe this is not the next move. So he does this, comes down here, and then up. So I wonder if I should do this, and then wait for him here, and walk down here. And then wait for him here, and walk up there. That might be... Let's see. I'm assuming the movement will end up repeating in a cycle. That's a very long cycle, it seems, because he's not done this line for a while. Oh, let's load and try our idea. So first we go right and up. Oh, we cannot really wait for him here. Now we're not really doing any kind of patterns, we're just running around trying to hit him. Okay, but that was not it. So after that initial hit, where is the next place where we can make a big hit? No, that killed me. No. Alright, let's try it again, let's try it again. I love how I said 10 minutes like 20 minutes ago. Well, if this doesn't work, then I will try to cheat my way through this fight. I know, for shame, right? Come on. Okay, so the way that I think I could sneak my way through here is to find a way to get infinite life, and then I don't have to worry about the fire around him, and I can just focus on actually hitting him. Are there no mobs in here? Oh, there's no mobs anymore. Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit more tricky. Yes, it was this way. Because in order for me to find the value for my HP, I need to get hit. Okay. So, if I am correct, I have now identified my HP value, and then I can sort of like wait on one side. And I have to be very careful not to just fall. But if I do it like this, kind of like always moving forward, which was one of the ways that I was having sort of success. When my health gets down there, because I've identified the value. Nope, that was not the value. So I'm not able to... or maybe it's because every time that I load, it changes. Is that the case? Not really. Let's see, let's do something else. This could be the reason. Let's just make sure it's even a possibility. Yeah, okay, see, now I was able to identify the value and be able to not worry about the fires and worry only about this guy. That's still no guarantee, of course, because you can always fall down. I need to be better at not falling down. Oh. I guess the other way I could try to get around this is to isolate their health. That's gonna be a lot trickier. Come on, hit him. Okay. Let's get it back here. Still haven't quite pinpointed the value. Let's see, is there anything here that might look like it could be? There's a few things. There are a few things. Could be that. Or it could be this. But I have a feeling it's this. Yep. Alright, let's pretend I did it the right way. Because otherwise we would have been here for a long time. Alright. Adol found the last book of Is in the folds of Dark Fact's cape. Book of Is has been obtained. Okay, so once we found the books, we can read it for the last piece of the puzzle. The Black Book. It is the Book of Fact. Suddenly, in the new light of the rising sun, his siege stopped. Wherefore it happened, no one knows, even now. But there was rejoicing, for it meant the end of our suffering. To ensure that he should never return, we have sealed away the power of Is. It lies within the 6 books, and will be given to one who collects them all, so that he may become a guide and lead us to peace. But heed ye who read these words. Those who use the powers of demons shall one day be consumed by them. The prosperity health within is a lie. It is he who leads that shapes it is he who leads that shapes the form of evil. All that is, jewel and adamant alike, is treasure of Is, as given us by our merciful goddesses. When Adol held all 6 books, a powerful white light filled his vision, and a great feeling of serenity took over him. Alright, that's the Tower of Dharm. The morning sun began to rise. Gradually the sky brightened, and the tower's outline began to shimmer like a mirage. As if freed from captivity, birds began to sing, and the demons dissolved into air. Adol felt the weight of a long journey lift from his heart. The world was at peace. It was as though the historic bounty of Is had been laid before him to fill his eyes and soul. Let's get the music a little bit higher here. As the things written in the books vanished one by one, the shapes of the goddesses began to materialize. Though their faces were unfamiliar, Adol felt in some way that he had always known them. As he looked down upon the earth, he could see Jeba's house, quiet and humble. He wondered if Fina's memory had come back. He decided that when he returned, he would immediately tell her of all that he had seen. A dazzling light, seemingly from all sides at once, bathed Adol in radiance. He felt certain that it must be wishing him peace and good fortune. And so, Adol began a new journey. Alrighty. Well, this is the end of the first game. Is 1. I know it says is 1 and 2 Chronicles Plus, but it's actually just the first one. Well, let's get that one under control. It's actually just the first one that we have completed now. I will leave the credits running. Take this time to stretch, hydrate. I will be ending the stream at the end of the credits. As I mean, that's it. It feels like we have accomplished what we set out to do. And yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, I hope you can follow, and we will be playing the sequel, the next part of Adol's adventure, starting tomorrow around the same time as today, which is 2 p.m. Central Europe time. And yeah, I hope to see anyone who wants to join me in there. I will leave you with the music now and finish the stream once it is over. Thank you very much, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Alrighty, if you stayed all the way until the end, thank you again for hanging out. And as it reads on the screen, to be continued on Is 2 Chronicles. Again, thank you very much for joining in. Hope you had a great time, and I will see you on the next one.